All right, it is June 11th, and, well, I was looking at the forecast for next week, and at least in Phoenix, we're supposed to hit 115 and 117, and I guess my AC is pretty much just going to keep running. But it is the start of the monsoon season, so maybe we'll see some moisture. Maybe not. But what we will see is we got some live shows and some live streams to talk about, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I'm covering live streams and live shows from bands around the Valley of the Sun, around the country and the globe, that you can go either watch or safely watch from home. How about that? And just be safe if you are going to go out, and be courteous to every fellow human being. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe, assuming you like it and you want to keep subscribing and get notification on these and anything else I put to it go live. You can also help me in that way, because as those numbers go up, you'll actually help me get advertisement revenue one day. That distant dream. Over on YouTube. So you can help me out that way. As those numbers go up, they give me more features on YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I don't get that. So you can always support by going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And even $1 a month, that helps me out if you can spare it. If not, no worries. Also, if you go to everyshowjoe.com, first off, so you can still go check out those cool Punk in the Park pictures I took, and also what I wrote up about it. But you can also click that link in the upper right corner, click the store, and I got shirts. You can go buy an Every Show Joe shirt, and that'll help me out too. So either way, you can support there. Of course, I'm always tossing out there, twitch.tv/everyshowjoe. With live shows, my schedule's been kind of erratic, but you can still see me play video games and stream here occasionally. I'll tweet and post to my Instagram story when I'm going live, so try to give you a heads up when I'm doing it. But I did stream Wednesday, so there is something there, and I'll try to figure out a schedule around everything, as, well, physical things are happening again, and time is weird again. How about that? Of course, always, every time I do this, I say, fuck racism. We shouldn't even be fucking dealing with this. There shouldn't be any kind of just discrimination, inequality, wage and fucking police brutality, just unfair treatment over just the color of our skins, and it's fucking stupid, really. So, of course, Black Lives Matter. And if you want to support the Phoenix one here is blmphxmetro.org. They got ways to be proactive and support in anything they're organizing. You go over there, or you can just go donate if you want to go donate. There's also stopapihate.org/act now. You can go there and support them. That's for figuring out how to be proactive about against Asian hate, Pacific Islander hate, that kind of stuff. And yeah, they also do, of course, everything that I've mentioned will take a donation, but also they have ways to be proactive and support and do things to try and combat this just disgustingness. Let's go with that word. Of course, for Native Indigenous or Native Americans, of course, you can go support there. We've got firstnations.org, support them. They are finally starting to open up, I saw, in some places, but they were some of the hardest hit with COVID, and they can always use the financial help. And if you just want to help support them, you can go there and donate. Of course, always, there's no reason anyone should fucking discriminate because of their gender or their sexual preference or any of that bullshit. Trans lives matter. I'm going to actually throw out this week, I think this one, looking through some, going to throw this one. It is translifeline.org. Go over there, support. They have support for people, and they have ways to go donate, and you can support them that way. But yeah, so I want to throw that out there. I was looking to see if I can add it to the things of ways of support on this opening every week. So check them out, and yeah. But of course, you're here also for music stuff, and as always, you're like, well, how do I support the bands? I know some of them are playing now, not all of them, but also, of course, the easiest, simplest way to go support them is just go buy their merch, go buy their shirts, go buy their CDs, go buy their band camps, all that kind of stuff. Go support them just directly. That's the most simple, easiest way to do it. And of course, if you're like, wait, where did I get that shirt? Go check out Superjoint, Hot Rock Superjoint. He's been selling some Andy Warpigs stuff, so you can go do that and support with all that. Of course, gonna miss Andy. And I got more to tell you about because that's coming up too. We got an event here on the schedule. But before we get there, of course, you can always go to NEVA, National Independent Venue Association, and you can go donate to them, an organization set up for supporting our independent venues across the country. And there still is the National Emergency Fund if you want to go donate, and they'll distribute to venues that need it right now. They're supposedly getting grant money finally. So that'll also help our venues stay alive, our favorite indies. Ooh, excuse me. There might be some GoFundMes. I was looking around now. Those are also kind of stopped. It looks like they've stopped a lot of them. But, of course, you can always support Trunk Space while it's closed. If you go to mightycause.com/organization/the Trunk Space. And you can always support by just going to the venues and supporting them in the ways, if they are open, some serve food, and some drink. You might do that. You might go over to Rebel Lounge. They got coffee in the morning, and they got alcohol in the evening. You can go support them there, and they got specials and things they're doing, so you can check their website and their social media for that. Crescent Ballroom, they're now open Wednesday through Saturday, 5 o'clock every day till 9 o'clock on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and 10 o'clock on Fridays, Saturdays. So you can go there, pick up one of those awesome carne asada burritos that I keep mentioning every week. I know. I'm biased. I prefer it. I know a lot of people really like that bean and cheese one. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. But also their tacos. Their tacos are so good too. Their food is too. So yeah, but you can do patio dining. You can do takeout and delivery services. So go support Crescent that way while we wait. And they'll be starting to open up here in a couple months too. But speaking of good food, we also have Yucca Tap Room. They got food. They got good bows and tacos and wings and some good stuff there. Plus, you can also get a growler, get that filled on the craft side with one of those 30-some craft beers they have on there, and take it home with you to go, or have a drink while you're there, and support them that way, of course. Let's see. Trying to think what else to hit on. There is still the Crew Nation Global Relief Fund. That is still there if you want to go donate. That is out there. Live Nation set up to support crews, people that help assemble, disassemble stages, load in, load out, all that stuff for the big and the small shows. So you can go donate there. We also got the Music Cares Coronavirus Relief Fund. That is still open for donations. So you can go there and donate to any artists that have applied and are getting benefits of that could use it right now. So a few ways to go still support and help, if not just going out there and watching a show or watching a stream and going and donating on there. Of course, let's start with tonight, whatever you want to call it, Friday, the 11th. All times are Arizona times, which is Mountain Standard Time, not to be confused with Mountain Daylight Time. And we're even with Pacific Daylight Time. There we go. That makes sense. Might make sense. But of course, there's some really cool stuff coming. And it's also digital and physically. This is going to be a good week. First off, just mention the Belfry Bats with the Suburban Sluts over at Chopper John's at 9 p.m. tonight. Yes, I did not say the wrong venue. I apologize about that last week. But yeah, Chopper John's, Belfry Bats, and the Suburban Sluts there. Plus, also just throw it out there, I will at least edit the text version of this stuff, since recording a video makes editing a little different. But yeah, so that is actually something I'm thinking about going to see tonight over Chopper John's. We also got the Bridge City Fest Part 2, Day 1. That started actually at 4 p.m. today. It's going to be running until 10, 11 o'clock. Omasorg, New Low, Sacrificer. We got Crossing Eyes, Dotting T's, because I just want to say that band name. That's how did someone not do that before? Head Honcho, Dead Streets, and more over in the Bridge City Sessions, YouTube and Facebook. So you can go tune in for that. There was also the last Coping with Dystopia stream, an evening remembering Andy Warpigs. They were raising money for funeral services there. And you can still go watch the archive, and you can still go donate. But that was featuring Jugstep, JD Rodriguez, there you go. Dirty Rat, Nikki Nailbomb, Nihilist Folk, and more. We can go find that over on the Coping with Dystopia YouTube. That was at 2 p.m. today. We also got 76th Street with Cheap Hotels over Rebel Lounge starting at 7:30. We got Insomnia with Headstrom over Yucca Tap Room. Plus the usual streams. Will Wright over on twitch.tv/Will Wright Music starting at 6 p.m. And Scott Kloffenstein over on twitch.tv/Scott Kloffenstein 9 p.m. Yeah, I know. It makes sense. But yeah, go support them. Awesome streams. Also, if you're looking to tune in for something really positive and upbeat. And then, yeah, we roll right into Saturday, and we got some good ones. Boy, do we got some good ones. Some good in-person and some good, digital. So, of course, I'm going to lead off with the Linecutters. The Linecutters are back and they're performing. I'm gonna just calm myself here. But yes, they are they are performing. They're going to be with Scud Puppies, the Upchucks, and the Spectres at 4840 East Jasmine Street, Suite 102, starting at 8:30 p.m. Wear a mask, it says in the flyer, so be considerate and be nice to your fellow person. So, yes, Linecutters, fuck yes. But also not the only punk show that night. You got the Punk Rock Formal. Yes, this one's going to be a seated event. So they have assigned tables and stuff. You're going to be able to watch Phoenix Hooker Cops, Bertha Monsters, and Trina Von Blood over there at Rips Bar starting at 8 p.m. So really cool. Go purchase a assigned seat. That's so weird, right? But yeah, that's over at Rips Bar. We also got this one just came together too. And this is a really killer lineup. I mean, I'm already like, fuck. Maybe I'll end up with this one. Worm for Snailmate and Chrome Rhino, who I need to see in person. I've seen them stream. I've seen them live through my computer monitor. But I haven't seen them like in person, so. And that one's starting at 9 p.m. over Yucca Tap. We also got Sundress. They're back with Saya, Danielle Dirac, and Let Alone over in Rebel Lounge starting at 8 p.m. There's an early show at Rebel Lounge. That one is featuring Teppy Sour, Secret Delight, and Paige the Village Idiot over at Yucca Tap Room 2 p.m. You can hang out at Yucca a lot on Saturday. Plus, of course, if you're going to be hanging at home, we got, or you can actually tune in this on your phone and just go through YouTube, but the Bridge City Fest Part 2, Day 2, and this one featuring Escape from the Zoo, Beyond the Lamplight, Mercy Music, Boss Daughter, Call Shot, Yoda Ben Horan. Oh my god, I'm excited. Wouldn't be the first time on this, right? And more over on the Bridge City Sessions Facebook and YouTube starting at 4 p.m. again. There's also the Season 2 of the Bad Religion Decades Sessions that they're doing, this one being the 90s from the Roxy Theater. If you go to nocapshows.com, you can go purchase tickets to watch that stream and a season pass. They're doing the 4 Decades thing again, so you can catch all of them. We've also got an awful stream featuring an Awful Mess doing kind of an AMA over on their Twitch, which is twitch.tv/awfulmess and Awful Mess. Yeah, over there, 7 p.m. We got the Kepi Show with Kepi Gooley, always streaming, always just follow Kepi. Kepi Gooley does some most uplifting and happy tunes and happy person, and it's really awesome. So over on their Facebook, 9 a.m. though, you can wake up with Kepi, and yeah, throw that out there, of course. Then Sunday, this is the one that I actually have a lot to tell you about. First off, of course, there is the Andy Warpigs Celebration and Vigil. That's going to be over at the Margaret T. Hance Park Light Rail Overpass under the bridge, basically under the Bridge Fest. It's featuring the Rebel Killer Swine. I thought I combined a name there. Red Tank, Jerusa Funk, Blood Feud Family Singers, Josue and Friends, Crown Victoria Vandalism Committee, Soft Deadlines, we got Eli Kruger, Shamehole, Lee Decay, Bittersweet Way, and so many more, starting at 3 p.m. there under the bridge for Andy. So if you can make it, that's a packed lineup, and it looks like it's running 3 till evening at least. So that's gonna be really cool. Also, I'm gonna be here. The other show, and we got the Joeys. They're doing a show over at the Rebel Lounge with Blue Joy, the Restones, and Narwhals Jr. Ooh, really, really cool. Also, I'm gonna be emceeing this. We're gonna try out my chance here at being an MC on a stage, or at least introducing bands. But we're going to see how that goes. So if you want to see how that goes, you can jump over there. 7 p.m. over at the Rebel Lounge. You can find me over there bouncing between at least 2 shows on Sunday. How about that? That's like old form for me, right? But then, let's see here. Moving down the list, we got Bridge City Fest Day 3, Part 2. There we go. There's so many numbers. This one featuring our own Miles to Nowhere, Ghost in the Willow, Boob Sweat, because I just want to say that name. But also, how did no one name their band that until? And they're really good. I saw them on one of the streams. If it wasn't this one, the past one, I saw it on one of them. But they're really good. The Latter Day Skanks, the Meat Beaters, the Disorderlies. All these are just brilliant, just to read out loud. But yeah, that's going to be over in the Bridge City Sessions, Facebook and YouTube. The last day of it, too. So starting at 4 p.m., you go tune into that. Got Flailing Idiot, the Twits, and Wasted Years over Jacked Up Brewery. Yes, it's Wrecker and like a really young band called the Twits. They'll be playing there, so you can go check them out. They'll be on the punk rock bowling stage too. Just gonna mention it. 1 p.m. there over at Jacked Up Brewery though. Of course, Scott Klopfenstein most time streaming 2 p.m. over on his Twitch. Bite Me Bambi also streaming music on Sundays. There we go. 4 p.m. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, so you can go tune in for that. We've also moving on to Monday. We got the normal case of the Mondays with Sydney Sprague. Twitch.tv/Sydney Sprague, 6 p.m. Got AJJ streaming 7:30 p.m. on their Instagram. And yeah, usually, occasionally through the week. That's the one I've like ironed out. That's the one day I can at least toss out there. But yeah, keep an eye on their Instagram. Sean usually streams a couple times a week. Tuesday, we got Scott Klopfenstein over on his Twitch once again. Twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein, 9 p.m. And then Cooking with Snailmate. So once again, I'm just going to talk about food. But got Snailmate cooking over on there, so you can see what cool things they're making, plus figure out how they're doing it. 6 p.m. Tune in for that. And then there's also the See You Next Tuesday, which is another kind. They always have a drink, too. If you follow Bite Me Bambi, they always put up a recipe for the drink of the show of that night. So you can go make your own version of it while you watch them. Talk about anything and whatever, and, whatever. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, starting at 7 p.m. Then right down the list, Wednesday, we got Snailmate over at twitch.tv/Snailmate, 6 p.m. Wheelwright over on there. Wheelwright Music. Twitch.tv/Wheelwright Music. 6 p.m. So you kind of got to choose there. But you got Snailmate there. There's also Chris Murray doing the Blue Beats live stream, which he's been doing based on years, and it's really cool. But you can always tune in over on his Facebook, 5 p.m. Got Snailmate playing video games. The video games, right? That's how we say it now. Over there on twitch.tv/Snailmate, where Bentley paints his face, and you got Kaylin just playing the video game while that happens. 6 p.m. Tune in. And then, yeah, we got the Wayback Sessions also on their YouTube, 7 p.m. Go tune in, see what rad music will be on there, and really cool stuff on their YouTube, yeah. And then Friday, oh man, another loaded Friday, and I'll tell you about it next week too. But of course, Authority Zero, their official album release show. There we go. Featuring Mad Dog Tannen. It's also going to be Kyle's last time drumming for him. What? No. Then this can't happen. I don't know what I can do to stop it, but that's why more reason you need to be there. Also got Mouse and Nowhere there over at the Marquee Theater, 7:30 p.m. We got another punk show, The Posters, El Googly Diablo, Quantum Colossus, Cadaver Navadoos, and Crank Lab over at the 44, starting at 8 p.m. Got Future X's, Deadbeat Cousins, Kevin Michael Pryor, and Banana Gun over at Yucca Tap, 9 p.m. Jam Fest, a benefit for hunger relief, benefiting Conscious Alliance over Last Exit, starting at 8 p.m., featuring Jam Now and a couple of other artists. And I just realized, well, I'll try to add them in the notes, but I just realized I didn't put everyone on that list. I did make sure to tell you about the benefit, though. So, good reason to show up. We got Will Wright, once again, Fridays, and Scott Klopfenstein, appropriately, 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. on their Twitch. So, yeah, you can go check all that out. Of course, it's starting to get a little more centralized as the physical stuff's starting to happen, but not everything is entirely centralized when it comes to the digital. So, of course, you can always still check around, check your favorite artists, see if they're posting when they're going live. Sometimes they're just going live, so you can go see randomly pop up on your Instagram, on your TikTok at the top there. Facebook surfaces them if you're following them. YouTube does too, so that kind of stuff. There's also like Noon Chorus, No Cap, Stage It, Bandcamp has live streams, so you can go see on there. They've got a little section you can go check out now. And yeah, of course, like Chris Fox of Boss Daughter, Dan Podhast, Adam Blaylock. Like, there's plenty of artists that are just streaming, and you go check out too if you want to just poke around. And any artists that you're like, I've not seen them announce a show, but I haven't heard them. If they're streaming or doing anything, they'll probably be promoting it. So go check out their social media and see if you're missing anything, and you'll find out if anything's on the docket. So yeah, hopefully you guys are being safe, of course, being respectful of your fellow man, and yeah, take the precautions you need to if you're gonna go. If you're gonna go out. If you're going to watch live streams, of course, just have fun. Just have fun in general. Enjoy any of these shows if you're going out or you're watching it from the comfort of your home. So, regardless, hopefully I will see you either in the chat rooms for some of these, or maybe I'll see you at a show, because I know I'll be at a couple in the next 7 days. So, until next week, take care.